audio and get that going.
Hey everyone, Scott Toddenham here from the Health Classroom. You're about to witness a behind-the-scenes look at our podcast experience with the middle schoolers. We're going to call this our podcast Understudy program. We have some 7th graders that will follow along with our 8th grade hosts as the 8th graders interview peers about all topics in teenage life. Then, our 7th graders, the understudies, they'll leave the room in the middle of and at the end of each podcast episode to reflect and give some of their own thoughts on the day's topic. This will be raw and kind of like a live stream event. If you're looking for the actual polished version, that's a different link altogether. What I'll do is I'll return at the very end of things to wrap some things up. For now, enjoy this behind the scenes look at the Life is the Future podcast.
Let me do one more thing and then we're on. You have until 12:55 if you want all that time. All right, so you just kind of peek up, or if it's getting close, I'll look through the window and I'll give you like a 1-minute warning. That means time to wrap it up, something like that. Can you call it what it is? Life is the Future podcast, episode 3.
It's 3?
Season 7.
Yeah, because intro and for us and Kanesh and Ruva were the first 2.
Okay.
And if you don't think of it, that's okay too. But, encourage.
Life is the Future, Season 7, Episode 3.
Yeah, it's season 7, yeah.
Season 7?
Yeah, we were here for all 7 seasons.
Yes, definitely. I started when I was 6.
Totally.
All right, you
I was
guys are
such a
good to
good
go
host back
too?
then.
The
Yes.
understudies are
I can
on.
literally be the teacher.
And I think everything's a go. But yeah, it's nice to give a good intro and also like a conclusion of some sort. I think a really good wrap-up question too, depending on your topic, is what do you recommend, or what do we recommend to others that are in this situation or scenario? Any recommendations to you? It depends on the topic. All right, what do you got going on this week?
Generally, like, swearing in school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Words, language, how you're treating each other, maybe?
Yeah.
All right, you'll have to see.
So like what people say in school, like maybe like that versus at home.
Yeah, like how people talk, or you can even take that. Maybe you find out it goes into other stuff like insults or any type of adversity, or find out. You'll just let it flow. Okay, don't make it longer than it needs to be, and don't shortchange yourself if you're like, well, this is flowing. Let's just keep going. So even if you hear like the bell, you're like, oh, there's the bell. We better wrap it up in a minute or two. But just see how it goes. You ready? You good? Okay.
Is it recording?
Yeah, of course. And we're going to edit all this out.
Okay. Okay, so...
All right, and these guys are leaving, and they're going to be back and forth, so that's okay. All right, wait until I'm out.
Okay, so for the intro, what we can do is,
I guess I'll be out there if you need.
I'll say, hi guys, welcome to Life is the Future podcast, Season 7, Episode 3.
welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Life is the Future podcast. It's a Season 7, Episode 3.
Today's topic is
Today's topic is swearing in... What should I say the topic?
Make sure not to hesitate.
Yeah, I know.
Today's topic is
Swearing in present day.
Okay, so what do I phrase it as?
Swearing in school.
Yeah,
Just say
it's
that.
just swearing in school.
Yeah.
Today's topic is swearing in school. I'm Samarth, one of the co-hosts, and then once I say that, then you say I'm Sree, also one of the co-hosts, and then I'll say these are our guests, and then Srishti, and then Evan.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Everyone's good with that? Okay. Everyone's ready? I'm the one that's not ready. I just did my telltale. Oh my god.
Your telltale was awesome, though. I think you did the best.
yeah, it was nice.
Like, you maintained a good tone.
All right, let your giggles out right now.
Not like that. What was that?
Okay, is that good? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Everyone ready?
like laughing.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Srishti. Calm. Edit that out. Okay. Calm. Okay? Calm. I know where you live, so calm.
I know where you live, too.
Do
We're
not
Guys,
say
here we
that.
go.
When you want somebody to be calm.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Hi guys, welcome back to the Life is the podcast. Wait, hold on. Wait. Hi guys, welcome back to the Life is the Future podcast. This is season 7, episode 3. Today's topic is swearing in class, swearing in school.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, something. I'll figure that part out. And then I'm Samarth, one of the co-hosts, and then
I'm Sree, one of the other co-hosts.
and then we introduce them.
Okay.
Or like we point and then they introduce themselves.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Hi guys, welcome back to the Life is the Future podcast. This is season 7, episode 3. Today's topic is swearing in school. I'm Samarth, one of the co-hosts,
I'm Sree, one of the other co-hosts for today.
and this is
Srishti.
And
Evan.
these are our guests for today. So, when we start, hold on.
yeah.
Wait, can you like edit out the intro and put that in the beginning? Does that work? Would we have to
It's
redo
not
the
gonna
intro?
be a smooth
We can
go.
like rearrange things
We just-
if you want.
just redo
yeah.
it, bro.
We can just rearrange
Actually-
clips.
Actually, wait, no, hold on.
Act like I'm the main editor.
Huh?
I'm not the main editor. It's Mr. Tottenham.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I think we need this.
I don't know.
What's the first question?
Yeah.
No, but it
We're
won't look
gonna
as
wing
flowy. Cause I ended like this, and then I
Okay, what
start
is
like
the first
this.
thing you're gonna say
So, like-
after the intro?
After the intro. So generally, what are your thoughts on swearing in class?
That's where you two come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then can we just restart?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The intro was good.
3, 2, 1. Hi guys, welcome back to the Life is the Future podcast. This is season 7, episode 3, and today's topic is swearing in school. I'm Samarth, one of the co-hosts,
I'm Sree, the other co-host for today.
and these are our guests.
Srishti.
Evan.
So, what are your guys' general opinion on swearing in school?
I don't think it's like bad necessarily, but if you're like saying it to a teacher, then
I think like swearing is generally bad, but if you just like let one loose, like
Let it rip.
yeah, basically like not that often, I guess it's fine. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you say it, just the like general word isn't bad, but it's how you use it. If you're trying to make someone feel like less than, then it's bad. But if you're just saying it as like a filler word, then like we all do that sometimes.
yeah.
I think I like how you said that like it's bad when it's used as an insult, but when it's a filler word, it's okay. It's sometimes okay. I know people who they don't use it as a filler word. They don't use it as an insult. They use it as a sign of popularity.
Yeah, like all cool kids are saying these words nowadays.
Yeah. So if a cool kid says it, then it's okay. But the moment someone like a quote unquote nerd says it, then it's
It like sounds forced.
yeah, it sounds forced, and it's like almost as if that they're trying to be cool, and then
But
they
they're
get
not.
demoralized,
Yeah.
and
like,
they like people start disliking them because of that word choice, even though they did not do anything differently that compared to the cool kid who got a bunch of praise, like, oh my god, you're so cool.
yeah, only certain people can say words like that, and then anyone else, they're just trying to fit in, but they're really not all that.
I feel like more and more people are just like swearing nowadays
Yeah.
because I guess it's just like more common because
Considered the
everyone's
norm.
doing it. So yeah.
Like for me, like last year, me and my friend were just like talking, and then she said a swear word, and immediately all of the popular kids, they all just like start coming at her for doing that, even though she didn't really like use it as an insult on anybody.
She wasn't really weaponizing it.
Yeah,
she was
she
just
wasn't.
like saying the word.
But
Yeah.
again, like I feel like people learn it more in 6th grade, and then if their friends say it, they say it, I guess. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like monkey see, monkey do. Like,
Yeah.
I think also what's happened is earlier, like not even like 20, 30 years ago, just like 5 years ago, swearing was reserved strictly for 8th graders and high schoolers because that was what was socially accepted.
and
But-
adults.
Huh?
And
Yeah, adults too. At 8th grade onwards, swearing was like, you shouldn't do it, but it's not as bad as if a sixth grader does it. But now I've gone I've gone to some elementary schools for my friends' things, and then I've heard like kindergartners and first graders dropping the F-bomb left, right, and center. And it's the age, at a certain point, the age is okay. Like, I understand sixth grade because sixth graders have a lot of influence from eighth graders. I know because I meet a lot of sixth graders in the halls, and they're just walking by each other. So if me and my friend are talking and he swears and a sixth grader is nearby, the sixth grader is going to learn it eventually. But I don't think that it's fair for a kindergartner to be using those words because it's like an R-rated word.
Yeah. I mean, like
a PG-13 word instead of PG, because movies they strictly follow, because I know like there's some really violent movies that if kids see, then it's like, oh, it normalizes violence. So if they hear those words so much, then it normalizes the F word, and then it's kind of negative. It's like the dumbing down of society.
Yeah, it's just like the core. It's because like everyone's saying it's a bad word that like everyone who says it means it in a bad way. That's not necessarily true all the time. Like anything could be a bad word.
Okay, so it's again kind of totally your call. You like this open or closed? It's your call too.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. All right, what are you thinking? Close?
Yeah. When they said nerd. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I like because like when they're talking about how nerds say swear words, it's like it's different because they're trying to be cool because they're not being their normal selves. They should like talk more about that.
Yeah. So I one of them said they quoted, "Cool people say it and it would be okay, but if it's like a nerd who says it, then like they get the negative effects, and like the cool people, they like they're like
It's
popular.
kind of a stereotype.
Yeah.
About it. Okay.
Like popular people, like I feel like they should have added on that like not all popular people are like this, but when it comes to like swearing, it's most times stereotype, but it's very typical for like popular people to swear a lot and act cool just for popularity.
And it also applies to all grades, like 7th, 6th, probably even like 5th.
Yeah.
Cause like I remember someone said there was a kid that was known as a nerd, and he also said it like when she gave an example.
Yeah.
Like similar to that. But I think they should talk more about that.
Yeah, I remember that for sure.
Okay.
Because I know for a fact, like even I do it sometimes. Like whenever I'm with a little kid, like when I was a little kid, I had no clue what that meant. If I heard someone say heck, like they would like I would be like, oh, that's a bad word. Yeah.
And also, like, I think it was also, oh my god.
Yeah, no, like, if anyone said anything related to God, heck, stuff like that, it's like, that's a bad word. But now, HE double hockey sticks. But then now I just walk down the hallway, I can hear the F-bomb, S word everywhere, and it doesn't change. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. So that amount of normalization should not be occurring in a middle school. In a high school, okay.
Yeah, like even in class, you can hear people like just saying the word with like no care in the world. Like even to the teacher, I've seen people like just say like, oh, whatever, it's just a word. Don't say that to someone that you're supposed to show respect for. Because when you like use language like that, you're like treating them as if like they're like your peer. But like you want to use like more better language in front of people higher up than you.
I feel like it's also like kind of like a stepping stone to do other bad things, you know what I mean, in school. So it's just kind of like, at least if you swear often, then you're often seen as like
The bad.
the bad kid. You know what I mean?
Trouble. I think the phrasing of it's a bad word. Like I don't know where this started, but according to like rumors and like social media, all the girls like a bad boy. So if it's a boy who does bad things, then they're a bad boy. I don't know. So that means that so it's like by swearing, they're like, okay, so now people will like me more because if a girl likes me, then I become popular. It's not true. It's just what middle school has been.
It's like stereotypes.
Yeah, it's a good. There are kids who are walking and talking stereotypes, and I've seen that like happen here because I've seen kids who like swear left, right, and center. But then the moment that the cool kids or girls are not around, no swear words at all. Like it's not that they weren't given an opportunity to, but because they would if they said hi, then even if they're saying hi, they would find a way to put a swear word into there. But if they're giving a long rant and there's no girls or popular kids around, then there's little to no chance of them swearing. They'll only swear, and they'll say like HE double hockey sticks, like the S word, A word, never the F word. So.
Yeah, but the opposite is also true sometimes. Like sometimes when they're like people you want to impress, you like try and like hide the like bad part of you.
Yeah.
It's like first impressions matter type, and then like once you start getting more comfortable with them, you start like being more carefree with your choice of words.
I feel like we've also like learned a lot through our 3 years here, you know, in 6th grade especially.
I think one of the main issues of this is the talk.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it feels like the moment the talk was given, it's like there was a small world that we lived in. But then the moment that the talk basically opened a door into like something a lot bigger, and in that bigger area was where like swearing came. So the moment we found out about what happens in the talk, then that's when like, oh, okay, so that exists. That means there must be other things adults do that we are allowed to find out. So through all of that, I think that might be one of the areas where some kids find out. Because I know a lot of kids who were very immature during the talk. I'm not going to say names, but
I wasn't here in the talk.
I was there. I had to sit next to some of them, and it was annoying because most kids had already knew about what was going on in the talk by 4th grade, because either through siblings or Google.
Yeah.
Because Google, they don't automatically censor some things. I think they're doing that now, but earlier they weren't. So like you could just search it up, and then you would get anything you wanted.
But even now you can like, there's like this thing called like safe search, and then you can like say turn off safe search.
Yeah, but even with that, like, kids are curious. They just want to know things. Like, I feel like the start of it, when kids like start finding out, they just like want to know answers, because like knowledge is power, right? So they just like want to know what's going on. And like with the talk, the fact that it's in a school setting makes it like everyone thinks like, oh, that's, if we can talk about that in school, we can like swear in school and stuff. It's like giving you like more options. People think it's giving you the option, the like ability to say those things. Because if that's in a school setting, then if you can talk about that, then you can talk about this.
Yeah, it's also like if a teacher or administrator just like prevents you from swearing, then I feel like it kind of influences more people to swear, because they're like, that's
breaking the rules.
Exactly.
It's like, don't do this, and then you're like curious about it. You're like, what will happen if I do this?
Yeah, it's like kids want to do like the opposite of what adults say. Like if a mom tells their kid like, don't stay up, don't go to sleep at 6 o'clock. We need you to stay up. The kid's like more likely to go to sleep faster, only because they were told not to.
And also, like, I've even heard like racial slurs being like said
it's just
casually.
normalized now. Like especially like nowadays, people just say it.
Yeah.
Just because everyone else is.
Yeah, and it makes them look cooler.
So cool. I'm being discriminatory.
Yeah, I know. Like I've heard like curry muncher and stuff
Yeah.
a lot, but I think the one area that's the worst is the N-word referring to African American people, because it's not only that that it's used, but the fact that African American children are okay with it, and they're even like giving out passes.
Passes, yeah.
Like I've seen kids saying, "Oh yeah, here's an infinite N-word pass. You can use it whenever you want and just show it." Like, yeah, I have it. That provokes swearing more because it's like, hey, I have this, might as well use it. It's like, hey, I bought a brand new car. I don't have a license, but I have a car. Let me use it. I have beer. I'm underage. I'm gonna use it.
If I have the option, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like that's cool. So
There's also like a moral compass of swearing. Like you kind of feel. I don't know about like other people, but like when I swear, I just like feel like it's just like not normal.
Messed up.
Yeah, it feels like kind of weird. Just
No,
like if you like cheat on a test or something, like, you feel bad.
I don't know. I don't think I feel I have that same feeling, but not always. It depends on the group of people I'm with. Cause like I know some of my friends, swearing has become part of the 95% of the vocabulary. Like
Yeah.
they can't go like an hour without swearing. Like even if I've seen them swear in front of their parents, and their parents are fine with it too. Cause I've heard their parents swearing too, and like whenever the kids swear in front of the parents are fine with it. I know for a fact my parents would not be fine with me swearing because it's like it's so disrespectful and it's showing that I'm like changing. Because I used to be the innocent kid, but then if I start swearing in front of them, then that makes them think that I've changed a lot, and maybe I have for the better, for the worse. That does not really change, but yeah, and then. Also, going back to the fact of weaponizing, I think this may be a topic for another podcast or for another episode, but I think we can. I think not only just like swearing, but general insults itself have been extremely targeting, and without like, I know like I've been called not swear words, but like. Stupid, dumb, like those should roll off.
Yeah, just like normal
But
insults.
it's not always the people, like I expect it from the popular kids, but like my good friends who I've known for my entire life, if they start saying that, then it hurts, because it's like, I trusted you, and then now look at what you're doing.
Yeah, like it's again with the like when people start getting more comfortable around others, they start like letting what they like naturally would say out. So like once you start getting closer with people, they'll like start saying stuff like that, and it's like they like play it off like, oh, I'm just joking, but like they're really not. They're just letting their like true colors fly.
Yeah, but in our society, it's like really hard to get off swearing, you know, because everyone, like basically, a lot of people swear, you know.
I think that's it for this episode. So thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next time for in Life is the Future podcast. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
Finish. We can censor that.
Yeah. We just said we can't. Let's try to stick to no swearing.
That's fine. Okay, so I think what they really talked about a lot. Oh my God, my shoelaces are on top. Okay, so what they really talked about a lot was like, the talk opens like a door, right? Because it's like the more like you learn, like the more curious you get. I feel like too.
Yeah.
And another one was like first impressions matter towards anyone. Because like if you give a first impression, then they're gonna start cursing, and if they give you a first impression, then it gets bad on you too. It becomes like a norm.
Also, I saw they mentioned like how people switch up after like they switch up with other people. Like for example, I want to add like with different friend groups, they act different ways. Like some people might act like weird, or like not weird, but like they're like different with other different like friend groups. but like with one friend group, they might be really close, so they act close, and like one friend group might be split apart, so they won't act as like close. So
Yeah,
I
that
think
kind of makes sense. Yeah. But lastly, like the impact that they left from this talk was definitely like they really like explain like the bad parts about like swearing, because like you can leave like a really bad impact on yourself and others.
Yeah.
That's like the main point and the main, I think, effect they made on the watchers of the video. So yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay, thanks to Ahil and Ednit, two of our podcast understudies, for providing us with some behind-the-scenes footage and also reflecting on their own on this week's topic of swearing in school. What'd you think? Not bad, right? Kind of interesting to see what's going on in terms of being imperfect too and setting up our podcast experience. What we're going to try and do is make sure we do this as often as we can with each podcast episode that we record this school year. As always, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you see the description for the link to the polished version, the official podcast release on episode 3 of season 7 of the Life is the Future podcast. Until next time, thanks so much for tuning in.